Well, we'll call it a 23-yard field goal. As that kick is up, and it is no good. Wide right, so Bosco holds inside their own 10-yard line. Mater Dei unable to score with 34.2 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bosco will take over, 7-7 our score. Sounding like the IBM guy. Bosco will take over here at the 20-yard line. Rosen is out of the gun. He's got Walker to his left, and they'll throw a play action. He's going deep, and he's going to overthrow his man, Arlandis Hinton, the intended receiver on the play. On the coverage that time was, I believe, Kobe Lowe.
Well, right there was some nice coverage by the Monarch secondary.
That was Jonathan Lockett, excuse me.
Right there was, like I said again, with some nice coverage. Rosen had a little bit of time, but good coverage down the field prevented what could have been a big play.
Rosen by himself in the backfield now with 2nd and 10. He'll audible out of the original play, talk to his offensive line. Snap is away. Rosen over the top to his tight end, Nick Lehman, and he's going to go to the 29-yard line, about a yard short of the first down, and we are under 20 seconds here left to play in the first quarter.
Well, Nick Lehman has really been a key part of the offense the last few weeks and really saved them 3 weeks ago up in Sandy, Utah against Jordan High School. And right there makes another huge catch and puts Bosco in a 3rd and manageable at 1 yard.
Well, it's going to be 3rd and 1 when we start the second quarter here from Santa Ana Stadium. We were expecting a close game, and we got one after 1 quarter. Mater Dei 7, the Braves 7. When we come back, second quarter action from the Santa Ana Stadium. Bosco, Mater Dei. Back here, second quarter. Bosco's going to go straight from under center, and Walker's going to be taken down at the 30. That's right where the first down marker is. He's very close to a first down. So we jumped right back in here. Of course, high school football, very quick in between quarters. They're going to give Bosco a first down. 7-7 here. 11:54 left to go. Live from Santa Ana Stadium in Santa Ana, California. Mater Dei the host. Mater Dei campus not too far away from here, down on Edinger Avenue. Bosco from Bellflower, and now a flag flies. Too many men on the field.
Well, it looks like they're going to nail Bosco for a sideline warning, as indicated by the official.
So that's not going to be any loss of yardage on the play. It's going to just be a warning against the Braves sideline. 1st and 10. There goes Walker. He gets tripped up after a gain of about 6. So Walker getting many of the carries like we expected tonight if Wadood was not to play.
Well, Walker right then is the feature back, as he was last week against Jay Sayre, and even more so against Orange Lutheran. You know, a couple of key touchdowns really put that game away. So Bosco's really going to be looking to him.
We're going to have about a 2nd and 3.5 here. A.J. Holman's in motion out to the left. Rosen, he's going to go back to pass. He's going to go to Holman's wide open down the sidelines, and he's going to catch it inside the Mater Dei 35-yard line to the 31. Well, what a pass from Josh Rosen to A.J. Holman.
Well, there you have it. It was a big play. Yet another big play in this game. That's the 4th big play of this game. And let's see if Bosco can build off that and put another sustained drive together. Rosen getting plenty of time back there, and Holman coming up with another big catch.
Moving quickly is the Bosco offense. Rosen out of the gun. He'll go to the air, back to Holman. Holman on a screen route. He's going to be at the 25-20. There is a flag down. He's going to be pushed out at the 15-yard line.
Well, they're going to nail. It looks like it's going to be Arlandis Hinton. They're going to nail for a hold.
And as a wide receiver, that's just a big no-no for a wide receiver to do on a screen route.
Well, it's one of those penalties as a coach you shake your head, because there's sometimes it's not so much a physical mistake for hold, but sometimes it's mental.
So there is the official call, and you can hear the applause coming from the Mater Dei sidelines as it's going to back Bosco up 10 yards back to the 40, and they will be plagued with a 1st and 20 from the Mater Dei 40. Jason Negro obviously not too happy about that.
Well, I mean, you don't blame him, but that's one of those where I don't see what there is to complain about. He held him. Hopefully Josh and the offense can rebound after that penalty.
1st and 10, they'll back them up to the spot of the hold, so it'll be about a 1st and 18 actually from the Mater Dei 38. Rosen back to the air. Rosen going deep, and it is incomplete. Shea Fields was the intended receiver on the play, and now a flag comes out late around the 20-yard line, and we'll see what this is.
I would really like to see what they're complaining about, because there was contact both ways. Now we have a flag. Jason is furious out there. We may have another sideline warning on the Braves. But to be honest with you, Chris, I didn't see anything that really warranted a flag.
That was just great coverage that time by Travion Coley, who was back.
Well, Coley, having to step up again as he did earlier, really preventing what could have been a touchdown for St. John Bosco.
These referees, both coaches on the field wanting to know what this penalty is, and the referees will disband from their little meeting, and they will take back the flag. They will say no foul on the play, and that'll be a 2nd and 18.
Well, as sometimes when you look at the officials when they gather, it may not be such a good thing, but the most important thing is that they did get it right.
Now they're going to, I'm not sure what's on this play. There's no microphone on the referee, but this is they're back at the 38, so that could have been what they thought was a pass interference, but he was overruled by the head referee. It's like the side judge on the call that time. 2nd and 18. A.J. Holman, the lone receiver to the right. Rosen's going to go on the pitch. He fumbles the football. Now he picks it up, and he's taken down at the 39-yard line, a loss of 1. And it's going to be a 3rd and 19 for the Braves.
Well, it looks like Rosen just took his eyes off that for a second, Chris. But luckily, he's able to fall on the football. And last week, they had a little bit of troubles in the kind of the cool weather and somewhat of rain that we were experiencing last week in Southern California. But this time, I think he just took his eyes off it.
A 3rd and 19. We'll see what Negro draws up here. If you get down to about the 30, 25-yard line, you're in Budrovich's range. He has a very strong leg. Rosen rolls out to the left. He's just going to take off and run. Rosen's going to be taken down after a gain of about 5 on the play, and it's going to still be a 4th down situation for the Braves.
Well, Rosen does a nice job, sees nothing open downfield. He just takes off and runs, uses the athleticism that has saved him at times. It looks like St. John Bosco is going to punt the football.
Richard Cole is going to try to pin Mater Dei deep in their own territory. He'll be punting from out around the 50-yard line. His first punt wasn't too great, but he has been doing a good job punting so far this year.
Yeah, the last punt may not have had great distance, but it had good hang time. And sometimes, especially here, if he can drop another nice one with hang time, that may be more beneficial in this case than distance.
Back to punt around the 50 is Cole. And a Mater Dei defender jumped, and there's the flag.
Yeah, they're going to nail London Iakapo, number 45, right there, crossing the neutral zone a little bit early.
So now we'll see what Bosco does on what will look to be about a 3rd and 9.
Well, it looked like we're going to be, it's 4th down. They were in punt formation.
Excuse me, 4th and 9. And now they're going to go with Budrovich for the field goal. This is a risky move here. This is going to be way out there, 40-plus yards.
We're looking at 46 right now for Budrovich, so this could be a career long for him. So we'll see if this, let's see if this decision pays off for Coach Negro. But they are not happy. The Bosco sideline, I don't know what's going on, Chris. It might looks like personnel.
So Budrovich attempting from about 46 yards out. His kick has the distance. It is good. 46-yard field goal out of the junior lefty kicker. And Bosco takes a 10-7 lead here with 8:41 left to go in the second quarter.
I think it was a win-win right there for both the Bosco offense and the Mater Dei defense. Bosco was in dire need to get points out of that, but it could have been a lot worse for the Mater Dei defense. You know, they almost gave up a touchdown there. A couple of the big plays, but they spent with the help of a holding call, and then the Mater Dei defense just tightening up, doing what it does best, holding Bosco to a field goal.
Reed Budrovich started kicking last year. He, once Christian Worley, who they had kicking last year, went down with an injury, took over the full-time kicking duties and did a fantastic job in all aspects of the kicking game.
Yeah, it just proves how vital it is to win the Trinity League with a kicking game. Almost every team in the Trinity that can win has a successful kicking game. And Budrovich is only proving why St. John Bosco has been at the top for the most part this year. A solid kicking game.
And despite the missed field goal tonight from Mater Dei, Tim Strader is still an excellent kicker as well.
Oh, no question about it. Definitely been a huge boost for Bruce Rollinson's Monarchs.
Budrovich, speaking of, will be kicking off after Bosco got that field goal. 10-7, Braves lead. The kick is off, and it is going to be ruled dead. Looks like it could have an offside on the kicking unit for the Braves.
Yeah, it's thrown by our linesman over there. We're going to have offsides. Is going to be the call against the Braves. So they're going to back them up 5 yards.
So now you have the possibility of a Mater Dei men in returning game. Jamison Field back there to return. They'll go with one man. It looks like Field is going to be the only one back there. Along with Field, it's going to be Jonathan Lockett. So both these guys are key players for the wide receiver unit for Mater Dei, and both returning kicks here as Budrovich will try to get this one as deep as he can after he nailed that 46-yard field goal.
Yeah, it'll be a little tougher now. Now he's got to kick it 5 yards further. But no question about it, we saw it, that 46-yard field goal. There's no doubt he has the leg to kick it.
Well, there's no doubt that Budrovich is going to be looked at by colleges, and this is the college distance, so let's see how he matches up with that. Budrovich, a junior, also plays varsity baseball for the Braves. This one's off, no flag, and it's going to be well in the end zone. Reed Budrovich is just showcasing his tremendously strong legs so far here tonight.
Oh, no question about it. Nice kick, and now Mater Dei forces Mater Dei to start yet again from the 20-yard line. See if McMahon and company can put together another good drive.
10-7 the Braves lead here with 8:41 here to go in the second quarter. Live from Santa Ana Stadium, I'm Chris Sylvester along with Chris Marr. This is our first broadcast as part of the St. John Bosco Radio, and we hope to keep this one going. What a matchup tonight. 10-7 the Braves lead as McMahon and the offense will take back over. McMahon under center. He's going to throw it out. That is Jonathan Lockett, and that'll be a gain of about 4. Excuse me, that's Jamison Field.
And Christian Holland shaking up right there, but makes that tackle.
And look at this. Number 2, Jaleel Wadud is in the game for the Braves.
You're talking about a possible boost for St. John Bosco. Oh, and Holland's going to have to come off the field here, fellas.
Holland is limping off of the field. Coming into the game now, number 31, Brian Ramos at linebacker. He is also